The banana, you know and love it, well probably most of you, but have you ever wondered how they're produced? On this episode, we'll take you through how bananas are grown and harvested. Grown in Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Colombia, and Ecuador, the banana requires specific conditions to thrive. This 2,000 acres Benito farm in Costa Rica has perfect conditions to grow bananas year-round. Bananas, like at this Dole facility, are started from tissue from healthy plants. When they're 7 weeks old, the seedlings are then planted in a field that has been readied beforehand. Excellent drainage, full sun, and a constant water supply is needed to make them excel. Costa Rica's rainforest climate has high levels of humidity, causing these bananas to grow quickly, which requires them to be maintained regularly. These here are full-grown banana plants. While looking like a type of tree, they're actually a giant herb, which just happens to produce bananas. The inside of the banana plant stalk has concentric rings, like that of an onion or a tree. The leaves are created from the innermost part called the growing point. Here we see this immature fruit stem is starting to develop these little bananas with small flowers. This is all started from creating a new field of bananas, but isn't required to do so all that often as they'll continually regenerate. 3 shoots will be created by each plant. The first, mother plant, will produce fruit just one time. A daughter plant will grow and become the next main plant and will only fruit one time as well. The third is a follower, which will gain nutrition from the mother plant and eventually produce bananas on its own. New fields of bananas will be created after many years when the soil needs to be replenished with nutrients. It takes 12 to 13 weeks for a banana to grow. This measuring tool is used to verify the correct thickness of a banana before harvesting. 6 days a week, 3 workers will harvest bananas in one part of the farm at a time. Harvested green bananas are one of the only fruits that can properly ripen off the plant or tree. Foam pads are added to protect the bananas, then one worker will cut off the bunch while the other one catches it on their shoulder with a giant pad in place. The leaves of the mother plant are then chopped up so they can break down and provide nutrition to the daughter plant that will produce bananas next. Weighing 65 pounds or 29 kilograms, the bunch of bananas is carried to a cableway system which can hold up to 75 bunches. These 75 bunches are pulled back to the facility by a mule. These cableway systems are so diverse among the farms that the one shown here has over 80 miles or 128 kilometers of them throughout the farm. Once the bananas make their way back to the facility, the protective pads are removed and they're sprayed down with chlorinated water. Cut off into what are called banana hands, these small bunches are tossed into a big bin of water to remove excess latex from the plant and to protect them. Now floating down a river of bananas, they end up at a second quality control station where they're cut into bunches of 5 to 7 fingers. Continuing their floating journey, they're then weighed to fill shipping cartons at specific weights. The conveyor belt takes them to their next stop where they get their branding sticker. The ends are glazed with some sort of preserving agent and packed into boxes. 40 pounds or 18 kilograms of bananas per box are stacked in with the stem part facing down in a perforated material that allows them to ripen in the shipping process. From harvesting to ready to ship in the box is only a 2 to 3 hour process. Multiple boxes are stacked and strapped together, which is ready for the road, which they'll head over to the nearest port to be loaded into a shipping container. When it comes to organic bananas, Dole produces most of theirs in Ecuador, but other growers exist in Colombia and Peru. To have a banana listed as organic, it has to be grown on land that has been free from chemical use for at least 3 years. Weeds around the base of the banana are removed by workers manually, and compost and fertilizers are added to enrich the soil. Organic bananas are grown more often in dry, hot climates, so they don't succumb to pests and diseases like sigatoka, which is what you see here with these banana leaves. Sigatoka will reduce bananas' yields, which is a big no-no when money is trying to be made growing bananas. Quality and compliance officers run through a checklist on each farm to make sure they're staying within the organic certification. Bananas are made up of 90% water and are full of vitamin B6, fiber, potassium, and come in numerous different varieties, over 1,000 to be exact. The most common one consumed today is called the Cavendish banana, but there are others that can be found at the grocery store and farmers markets. My personal favorite of the varieties I've tried is the Thai banana. It's short, stumpy, highly starchy, and sweet, with a very unique taste to it. If you want to learn more, head over and watch this episode of my Top 10 Fruit series. I've also covered the green banana found in tropical places like Bali, which doesn't change color when it ripens. For all my loyal fans of the Top 10 Fruit series, I'll give you a quick glimpse into a really unique one that I haven't covered yet, the pink banana. The Musa velutina pink banana, with their bright color and highly seedy flesh, is more desired as an ornamental fruit instead of being consumed. They're perfectly edible but annoying to eat with all the seeds. Hopefully you learned a bit about the process of growing bananas. Be sure to share the love with a thumbs up on the video, and why not subscribe? And until the next one, have a good one.